Walton trustees adopted a pro-housing resolution May 29th, which makes the village eligible for grant funding.
So, as the paper reported not too long ago, the coalition of mayors met the governor's representative to discuss the pro-housing communities program. This program, just to understand what we're trying to accomplish here, is that it opens up a significant amount of major grant funding programs if we participate in this program. So one of the prerequisites is to pass a resolution in addition to a letter of intent, which was submitted by the mayor earlier in May. So this is the second piece, and it has to be then, if we agree upon it, uploaded to be then considered a member participant. So I'll read off the resolution. So pro-housing communities resolution. Whereas the city, town, village of Walton believes that lack of housing for New York residents of all ages and income levels negatively impacts the future of New York State's economic growth and community well-being. Whereas the housing crisis has negative effects at regional and local levels, we believe that every community must do their part to contribute to housing growth and benefit from positive impacts a healthy housing market brings to communities. Whereas we believe that supporting housing production of all kinds in our community will bring multiple benefits, including increasing housing access and choices for current and future residents, providing integrated, accessible housing options that meet the needs of people with sensory and mobility disabilities, bringing economic opportunities and vitality to our communities, and allowing workers at all levels to improve their quality of life through living closer to their employment opportunities. Whereas we believe the evidence showing that infill development that reduces sprawl and supports walkable communities has significant environmental and public health benefits. And whereas we believe that affirmatively furthering fair housing and reducing segregation is not only required by law, but is essential for keeping our community strong and vibrant. Now, therefore, it is hereby resolved that the village of Walton, in order to take positive steps to alleviate the housing crisis, adopts the Pro-Housing Communities Pledge, which will have us endeavor to take the following important steps. And streamlining permitting for multifamily housing, affordable housing, accessible housing, accessory dwelling units, and supportive housing, adopting policies that affirmatively further fair housing, incorporate regional housing needs into planning decisions, increasing development capacity for residential uses, enacting policies that encourage a broad range of housing development, including multifamily housing, affordable housing, accessible housing, accessory dwelling units, and supportive housing. So by adopting this serves as a gateway to access programs like Downtown Revitalization Initiative, DRI, New York Forward Program, Regional Council Capital Fund, and Capital Project from the Market New York Program, in addition to other programs like New York Main Street Program. I have several copies of this resolution, and I would like to make a motion that we authorize, well, as it reads, I make the motion to adopt the resolution, and I would require a second from a member.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Now, each community is different. When we came down to the meeting, we don't have the space to do a lot of housing. However, if you have a house in your community that was burned, almost down, and the code officer gave permit for him to rehab, that makes us eligible. We only have to have 1% of our community involved somehow. So we already have 2 or 3 houses that we've agreed to that. So we are already approved to be in it. So because they know we don't have the property to do a big housing project. So
Well,
just
but
so
we
you
have a
know.
lot of turnover properties.
Yeah.
Lot.
Yeah. So we're okay that way. And plus we really wouldn't be able to get a grant unless we did something like this. Because they looked at that on the grant side, so that's why. Okay?
So motion made and seconded.
Yep.
We voted?
We voted, yeah.
Okay,
We're good.
here's a copy. Also, we have to designate someone to follow up with the upload, and I can assist with the next steps. And show that to Jody.
You wanna do
So
that?
you're designated.
I'm designated. All right.
You're designated, yeah, you are.
All right, tag yours.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.